How the planking are you today? Yeah, planking. That's what we're going to do today because I keep mentioning them in my little videos and I don't have enough time to get them in there. So we're doing a lot of planking today. So let's get going, okay? It's all about those shoulders and core and all the rest of the body parts that you bring into play, which is everything. It gets everything. So who do we have? Hi, Lori. I hope you enjoyed this. Get ready now. It's all about body weight. The only thing you need is a mat and you don't need anything else. So just walk in a spot. It's halfway through the day. We shouldn't have to warm up absolutely everything thoroughly because I'm gathering that you already are. If you aren't, make sure that you're warm enough to lift that body weight that you have. And we'll have options of how much you can lift. So nice and high with those elbows. Let's just get everything happening. All right. It really is about planking today, you know that? And shoulders and back and core and all that stuff. Okay, just bring it down and bring those shoulders back and down. Just push the thighs forward. All right, because we're gonna get that lower, use that lower, but it's really about getting that upper, prepared to hold our weight. So let's pulse the shoulders up. Just pulse. And if you can do two things at once, keep those thighs moving. Chest all. Hi everybody. Nice and tall. Okay. Shoulders back. Bring the hands up. Same thing, right? Try not to do this. We're trying to get on top of the arm. So, nice and tall. Chest out. Shoulders back. Just nice and warming those little tendons up. We will be using them very much. Okay. Hands on the thigh. Tuck it in, roll it up. Hunch that back. Hunch. Roll it back. And again, hinge. Hunch. Roll. Shoulders back and down. So we will be using our back a lot today. So let's warm it all up. So soft knees. Hands on the thigh. We don't need to put anything there yet. And just hinge and lengthen. Hinge. It's like a deadlift, right? Chest is tall, head's back in the shell. You're lengthening, you're warming up your hamstrings, you're warming up your butt, your lower back. Very important, and you're getting your stability. Hinge. Now, if you want to try to make it a little bit more difficult and you have strong enough back, take the bend out of the knee and just hinge at the hips. Don't go too far. Make sure that you can manage what you think you can before you actually go there and do it. So nice and long. Each time you should be able to get a little bit further. All right, last one. All right, bend the knees. Tuck the chin and hunch the back, roll it up, shoulders back and down, head in. Again, hinge, hunch, tuck, roll, shoulders back and down, chin up. Let's do a little interim stretch. So hinge, bend those knees. You can bring your toes in. And what you want to do is hands underneath, the fingers underneath the toes. And then lengthen those hamstrings. And release. Bend the knees. And then lengthen. And release. And this one here, hold the lengthen. And see if you can pull your hands up and pull your toes down. And lengthen the back of your hamstring and lengthen the lower back. Bend the knees, hands on the thigh, tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down, chin up and in. All right, so just reach out to the side. We really want to get that rotation warmed up because we will be engaging it when we do our side planks and our rotations, which will engage our whole girth. And anytime you can engage that whole girth, you work with the whole muscle mass that raises that metabolism and hopefully works all day long with you. So you really want to do the reach. You need to be reaching and be upright so it's a reach. You don't want to be leaning forward and having strain on that lower back. Get that head back on top of that hip. And rotate that torso so that your foot generally is almost pointing. We're going to open up the arm now. So touch, open, touch, across, touch, open, touch, across. Find your balance now, Kathy. So follow your hand. It's like in any, I guess, sport or kickboxing, that type of thing. You follow where you are going with that movement. So I'm following my hand and I'm wiping the table off. So you want to wipe that table off, okay? Other side. So reach across for 4, back and forth. All right, one more. Okay, open the other side now. So here we go, touch, sweep, touch, across, touch, sweep. Try to stay upright. Torso rotation, remember, you want to keep that spine nice and elongated. All right, touch, reach, touch. One more, enjoy that rotation. All right, back and forth. Let's just get our mobility and balance. Open, 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 open. Okay, last one each side. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. Chin up, hinge again. Tuck, tuck, hinge, hinge, roll, roll, shoulders back and down. All right. Let's just get a little bit of leg. So nice and wide so we can be ready for later. So knees go towards that second big toe. Sit back. So you're hinging at the knees, you're hinging at the hips. You try to keep that head on that shelf. So you sit back and up. All right? Woo! So breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Blow up to the center. Exhale. Breathe in. Up to the center. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. All right? All right. Good going. Last 2. And last one. Step it in. Tuck it in. Roll it up. Shoulders back and down. Let's just do a back lunge so we can get that front of the hip open, making sure that we don't neglect it. So I can show you from this angle. Basically what you do is you go down. You want to have your no lower than the knee and nice and safe. From the front, it looks like this. If you're together, it's like waddling. That could be difficult. It's very difficult. It's a good thing if you can do it. If you need to be this wide, that's wonderful. That's great. But make sure your feet are going forward and they're not at awkward angles because that will do things to your knees. So just make sure you're straight and it's up and down, up and down. Watch, make sure those knees don't wobble. Indication of, uh-oh, I dropped my knee down too far. Don't go right down to that ground. 2 more. Last one. All right. Step it in, hinge, tuck, roll, roll, shoulders back and down, chin up. Other side. So I'll do it from the side so you can see what it looks like. All right, here we go. Step it back. Okay, I widened my foot stance, my shoulders back and down, my head's in. I check my balance. Okay, maybe I'll change my foot a bit. Here we go. Down and up. Find your balance, Kathy. Up on the toe in the back. The full foot, thigh, and leg are my stabilizers. My head's against the wall behind me. 3 more. 2 more. Oops, I'm starting to hinge. See how neat my knee is? Whoops, I can't turn and look at you at the same time and do that. Balance, balance, balance. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. And again, hinge, hunch, tuck, roll, roll. Shoulders back and down, chin up and in. We're going to get on the ground. So before we do, reach, retract, and open. Here we go. See these arms? Oh, I forgot my duct tape. Duct tape it. So they're pencil straight. Shoulders back, soft knees, arms out. Here we go. Reach, retract, and open. Reach. Hunch, hunch, reach, reach. Retract those shoulders, lengthen those arms. Sweep it open. Reach, retract. Oh, nice straight arms and open. All right, here we go. retract, and open. Last one. Hands on the thigh, tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back in. Chin up, head out of the shell, into the shell. Out of the shell, into the shell. We are really going to put some tension into our neck. So let's try to take some of it out for a moment before we get down, because when we get down, we're going to be exhausted and I might forget later, and we don't need to double. So I think I need possibly a little bit of help. You don't have to do this with holding on to something. This is psychological for me. I'm working on new balance. Here we go. We're getting rid of the strain out of our neck. How we do that is we put all the effort into our legs. So what we're going to do is we're going to check and see our range of mobility first. Shoulders back, head out, head in. Take a look over to your shoulder. How far can you see? Get yourself a landmark. Shoulders back to center, head back in. All right. I have a landmark. Let's just make sure it wasn't an anomaly. One more each time. Shoulders back, head in, to the side. Yep, about the same. Head out and in. Yep. Okay, let's watch where we get out of this. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. And how do we get there? Okay, you do not need balance. Okay, so this is a psychological need for me. I'm pretending because I really do kind of need it. Knee up, and then you just extend and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Really squeeze. Really lengthen that thigh. 3 more. And 2 more. This is where you hold it out front. Hold it out front. All right, hold. Now squeeze your toe, squeeze your heel, squeeze your calf, your shin, your oh shoot, don't fall. Your calf, your shin, your quad, your ham. Squeeze it all. Hold it, hold it. Really squeeze all of it at the same time. Put it down, tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down, other side. Here we go. Up, extend, 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 extend. Remember, we're getting rid of the tension because we're going to be really working hard on those planks. So make this leg tense. Tension. Squeeze. One more. Hold it. Squeeze that toe, the ham, the calf, the shin, the quad, the ham. Hold it all. Squeeze. Squeeze it harder. Okay, drop it. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. Head up and in. Relax. Let's do a neck check. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Oh, and how much further can you see? All right. Let's make sure. Shoulders are back and down. Head in. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And check it out. All right, one more time. Out to center. Exhale. Yes, one more. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And back to center. Tuck it in, roll it up. Okay, down on the ground we go. We should all be warmed up and ready to roll. All right. So, I almost can't see myself because of the messages. Oh, good. That's how you do it. All right. You learn something all the time, right? Okay, so we are doing planks today. You have options of your body stance. The easiest would be everybody start here if this is where they want to start. I think I'm going to turn on this angle instead. This is easiest. You just lift your body up. You lift your body up, but you do not arch your back. Arching your back compresses the spine, and we don't need to do that. We just want to hover. Easiest would be just lifting the upper or just lifting the lower. Okay, so easiest with both, hands at the side. A little bit more difficult is hands at your ears. That puts weight at the front of the body and it adds weight. So you don't have to lift higher to sustain it. You just want to be longer. You want those shoulders back down, head in, and hold. Easiest of all. This is where you go if you have shoulder issues, but you still want to work core. And you get, look at that. Butt, back, upper. Your arms are working anaerobically because they have to stay off the ground, you know, and your body's holding, working anaerobically. So you're getting that whole core holding you up, right through the bottom, up through the rib cage. Okay, next one would be from the knees. Elbows always underneath the shoulders, from the knees. Next, where I will be, from the toes to the elbows. And for the youth out there, nice hands straight, long. And these are really nice to do. If you can do the odd one up in your straight arms, go for it to get that wrist action happening. I do prefer to use the wrist myself because, working out, because like I said, that's why I do wrist exercises. So here, let's just get some mobility in the shoulder happening, front, back. So it's pose of the child as in a mobility situation, movement. So you go back, open up. Okay, are we ready? We are ready for our first set of planks. First set. Okay, do not drop that butt. No butt in the air. And breathe. Breathe. Chest is tall, shoulders are back and down. Okay, down. Okay, we're going to do W's. So you can just lift it up and down. Up. You can have your lower on the ground. You can have your hands to the side. Otherwise, like a W. So up and lower. Elongate. Elongate. Open the chest and arms. Chest and shoulders. Open those chests. Rotate out to the back. All right, here we go. Back up to our plank. Here we go. Hold your plank. Shoulders, elbows neatly underneath those shoulders. And when you're ready, right, left, left. So that knee to your elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. On the ground we go. All right, you can stay at your W's, or you can go to a T. And up. Nice full range of motion. My arms are out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit back, tuck your chin in, hunch, roll, shoulders back and down. Let's have a little break. So let's strengthen those forearms, the back of the forearms and the biceps. So we're doing that. Typically we have our hands like this. We are doing this right now. All right? So what I was finding, because I put my hand in and I could see air. So I had my other hand to actually place it down, or what you can do is drag your hand to try to make sure you have a point of contact. So, oops, all right. So that's what I'm working on. So all you need to do is hopefully get there. If you have to have a slight rotation on your hand to make it happen until you can work towards the goal, that's your goal. Me, right now, mine's about keeping my finger down on couple fingers on the right hand. How you would exercise this very gently is you would just lean back so that you increase that range of motion. Now remember, you're working with your wrist, which is a very fine tool. So when you lean back, don't go with force, don't go with speed, go with caution and enjoy this. This is amazing for you golfers out there. All right, last one, shake it out. Let's just push our hands down into the ground and let's just have a little wrist rest in case you are doing the youthful ones, and let's do a little core. All right, I love this one. It's one of my faves. You can leave your feet on the ground or not. So what you do, neutral head, up, right, center, down. Up, left, center, down. Up, rotate, center, down. up, rotate. And don't change your head awkwardly. It's just looking forward like you're normally standing, but only you're facing the ground. And the reason why I love these is because for people who hunch, they cannot hunch and go through the ground. They have to lift, rotate, center, down, up, rotate, center, down, up, rotate, center, down, up, return to center, and down. Stretch that back out just in case you arched it a little bit. I always like to bring my body back to neutral after anything that could potentially introduce it to new stresses, because it's a new exercise or hasn't been done in a while. All right, here we go. Are we ready for our next plank? On. Take your stance. So if you're on the ground, all fours like Superman. If you're on your knees, you're getting ready, or from knee to toe. Here we go. All right. Right. Sorry. Left. Right. Left. Get that butt straight. Get those elbows underneath the shoulder. Otherwise, you're accumulating injury. Right. Left. Right. 3 more. Right. Left. Right. Last one. Oh, a little bit of Rocky there. Hands out front, lengthen. Push those armpits into the ground. Nice and long. Lengthen. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. Head into the shell. All right, let's go. Right side up. We don't have much time left, so we've got to get some right dipping happening. Here we go. Okay, so you can be up on your feet, one in front, with on top, single hand, knees bent. If your knees are bent, back of the feet are parallel to the back of, are on the same plane as your back. Okay, everybody, elbow check. Look good? Yep. Okay. So here we go. Up. Oh, I'm going with double feet, but one in front of the other. So my hips are stacked. My shoulders are stacked. My arms right on top of everything. All right? Good. If you like, you can rotate under and open. And under and open. Under. Just one more. We don't have time for a full set. Drop the bottom leg. Top leg up and down. Or any keener out there, you can keep that top leg straight or bottom leg straight. Up and down. Up and down. Straight down from that hip. You can point or flex, whatever you choose. But keep that hip stacked front. 3 more. And drop the bottom leg, body. Drop your body. Top leg stays up, bottom leg comes up, all the way up and down. So get it back in line with your body. Don't hop. Smooth up, smooth down. Smooth up, smooth down. All right, good going. 3 more. 2 and 1. All right. Our shoulders can handle this, so let's go. Let's do we're changing sides. So up on your hips, rotate right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1 more. All right, other side on top. So sit back, tuck it in, roll it up, shoulders back down, head in. Okay. Last side, here we go. Same stance, same to one side as you have done to the other. So, I was nice and straight, one leg up, hand on top, elbows nice and neat, and up I am. I forgot the dips. I knew I forgot something. Start your dips if you want. All right, head's in line, chest is tall, and rotate. And open. And rotate, and open. Watch that elbow. Make sure it's nice and neat. 2 more. Long head. Head back. Last one. Woo-woo, bring it down. Top leg up. So you can stay in your position up top, or you can come up on the elbow and knee, or you can come down on your side. Do it to one side, you have done to the other. 8, 7, 4 more, get that foot back. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, lay yourself down, hold it up, bottom leg, up and down. Stack those hips, do not lean back, up and lower, smooth up and down, smooth up, smooth down. Don't open that hip. 3 more. Oops, and 2, and 1. All right, bring it down. Let's go for a stretch on the front of those hips. Hands on the thigh, or out to the side. Lift yourself up, and don't bend your elbows. Bending the elbows bring the tricep into play, and we're currently cooling down. Open your hips. All right, sit back. Open up the back now. Now you can sit right on the front of your feet. If you get head rushes, keep your chin up as you lower, or if you have high blood pressure. But if you don't, you can tuck your chin right down. And everybody, what you need to do is relax. So take a deep breath. Exhale, pull up through the center. And relax. Just let your body open up. If you need to open up your knees, just melt into the ground. Reach your hands over top. So right now, if you can open up your knees, everybody, and reach forward, you can get the front of the feet, the inner thigh, underneath the arms, the upper back, underneath the arms, the upper back, your triceps, your forearm. So walk your hands in, up we go, so we do not forget straight down. Let's do the reverse of that. So if you can't have your knees out to the side with your big fat toes touching, just do single legs, single quad stretch. Otherwise, if you can, hips on the ground, big toes touching, thumb along the fingers, because if you wrap and you fall out of it, you can take your knee with you. So thumb beside the fingers, just at the top of the foot. Okay, so my thumbs are tucked in, my knees are out, my toes are tucked. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pull up through the center. Lift those thighs out to the ground, up off the ground. Feel the front of the chest and the shoulders. If you're doing single legs, switch legs, please. Take another deep breath. As you exhale, pull up through the center. See if you can open those legs wider, lift higher. Feel that chest and shoulders. All right, bring it down. We may have compressed our spine from doing that, so we are going to stretch that back out beautifully again. So nice and long in the body. Sit back. Bring it up. One leg threads through. The other leg says straight. So this is the number 4 that we did this morning, upright. You can do this in a chair. Here it is, my number 4. If you have knee strain, make sure you can, instead of having your foot like this, you can bend that toe so that you take the strain off the knee. So you go, stay as tall as you like, need to, but if you can get as low as you can, keep your hips flush, side by side. Take deep breaths and apply dead weight to your nice long stretch. So we're getting the front of the leg and the thigh on the one side, and the back of the butt and the lower back on the other side. All right, roll onto that butt. Lengthen. Lift. Oh, feel that stretch. Oh, nice. Sit back and let's tuck the other leg because we've got to go. So again, you just bring that leg across and lengthen the other side. So this is my challenging side. So I am square to my body. I have less of a number 4, but I'm square to my body. It might be more like Times Roman or something like that. Okay, so here we go. So I can still get down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release, and relax. Try to be dead weight. Take a deep breath. Exhale and be dead weight. Wow, I need your yoga classes. Roll onto your butts. We're gonna get going now. Tuck your toes under or onto the ground. We're rolling up shortly. So just lift ever so slightly those knees off the ground with the front of your feet onto the ground. My chest is as tall as I can. And now, tuck your toes under and walk it out. Walk, walk. So press your heels into the ground so that you get a really nice stretch in the back of the calves and the hamstrings. Walk your hands in. Let's get that hamstring stretch again. Bend those knees. Lengthen. I'll turn this side so that you can see. So again, lengthen and pull if you can. Open back. Bend. Hands on the side. Tuck it in. Shoulders back and down. Hands up, out, touch, and open. Touch, open. Let's hold the next one. All right, here we go. Hold it open. Oh, feel the chest in front of the shoulders. Hands out to the side. Sit back. Breathe it in. Exhale. Breathe it in. Step it in. And reach way over to one side. And reach way over to the other side. Right over top of that ear. Bring it back to center. Take a deep breath. Up to center. And give yourselves a clap. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great, safe, and healthy day. Bye-bye, everybody. Kathy O'Rourke signing off.